Welcome everyone in part 3 of my Ezreal guide. In this part I will explain how the skills works. So I will start by ultimating Ezreal. This is a global range skill shot that goes in a straight lane and deals nice magic damage. Then E is a quick blink that after landing you set a bolt to the nearest target. Q is a short, well, not that short, long range, let's say, skill shot that hits the first target hit and also procs on hit effect. And when it hits, every skill cooldown goes down by 1.5 seconds. And last is W, which only hits champions, which I actually used on Ezreal already. I mean on Zillion, but he died. It only hits champions, your own or enemy. If it hits your own, it gives them attack speed buff, and if it hits enemy, it deals damage. Oh, it used to decrease enemy attack speed, but looks like it doesn't do anymore from the description. So I max E first, but I always put 2 points in W. If you have a lane that you cannot really E in, or that's really hard, let's say you're playing against a tanky champion that needs a lot more poking, then I would take level 3, maybe even level 4 in W, but I wouldn't max it because E and Q are way better on lane. Also, if you level up the W, mana cost of W increases. You get more damage per skill up on E, and also your cooldown reduction decreases when you level up E. Same with Q, you don't get more damage, but cooldown reduction decreases. And if cooldown reduction on Q decreases, then it means cooldown on every spell decreases, because well, you're gonna hit them Qs if you want to play AP Ezreal. Okay, that would be it covering the skill part. Now let's go to the item part. So, I either start with Doran's and health potion, that is if my enemies are actually hard, or if I do a queue with jungler or I feel enemy will be easy prey, then I start right away with the small Maciej. You don't need to go Maciej if you don't want to. My build can be still used. Okay, then on first back you really wanna go Shin. If you can't, then try to just get boots and I don't know, small amplifying tome is usually what I get. If I don't get the 1000 gold. Then after Shin, you want needlessly large rod and normal boots. Then you want to finish cooldown boots and maybe upgrade that Maciej if the game is going your way. Then you want to buy Rabadon, finish Rabadon. Or if you have lots of stacks on that Maciej, you can buy Lichbane first and then Rabadon. But these are your core items, Rabadon and Lichbane. After you get Rabadon and Lichbane, you start dealing like cosmic damage. You can one-shot almost anyone, well, not tanks who stack a magic resist, obviously. Then, depending on the game flow, if enemy gets magic resist, let's say they have Tamkench on top and their mid lane is like Fizz with Abyssal, and their bot lane got some tanky support with crap, I forgot the name of the item. Solari, with Solari that gives magic resist to everyone. Then you go Void Staff. If they don't, you can go Luden and then Void Staff. Now, depending if you go Maciej, if you don't go Maciej, you can take all of these items together with boots for a ultimate offensive build. If you go Maciej, you either use it instead of Nashor Tooth or Luden. It depends, like, if you want more burst, ideally if enemy got only squishes or maximum one tank and one off tank, then you can go Luden and just wreak havoc on their backline. If you hit one ultimate on them, believe me, they will be scared to go in team fight. But if enemy got like 2 or 3 tanks, then you rather go Nashor Tooth so you can spam your Q and E away as often as possible, because those tanks are relentless at keeping close to you. Now, if you feel you're at disadvantage, like let's say you're playing against Syndra. Syndra is a strong champion, and it's actually quite hard to play against her as AP Ezreal because she got easier burst to hit. She only needs to hit stun with skill shot, well, and Q, but it's easier, especially that if you go in. You can start with either Athens or Abyssal against those magic damage hard champions. And if you're playing against, let's say you first pick S and enemy pick that Z after all, then instead of Rabadon early, you buy Zonia, then you go Lichbane, then you go Rabadon, and you do that instead of either Nashor Tooth or Luden's Echo. So yeah, that would be it for the build. Thank you guys for watching me, and see ya next part, which will be laning phase and maybe team phase, depending how long the episode will go. The laning phase will be like just an overall laning phase, say on one example, and in the future I will just release more laning phases, like I mean more champions, like I will do laning against Ari, laning against LeBlanc, laning against Orianna, laning against Zed even, which is hard matchup. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you next episode.